past life reading for the Tauruses. So welcome to the channel. Make sure that y'all hit that subscribe button in case I put up more readings. We're going to look at your enemy in the past life, Taurus. Okay. Now, just to go through my spiel, it is very, very valuable to know who your enemy was in the past life, especially if somebody has an obsession for you, possibly is stalking you, possibly has all this, unresolved issues with you. We're going to explore this today. Where it's valuable is that it's important to know where it originated from so that you can pretty much deal with it. But then also it's important to know your enemy and know what they are actually tripping off of. Now, typically when you know about this, you have the leg up on them because the reason why is because they are living in the past. Okay? And, depending on what they did to you, they may be suffering from some kind of karma in this life because of what they may have done to you. Okay? And they're angry about it. They don't know how to fix it. Okay? They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to, step outside of that box that they're in. Okay? They really don't. They don't know how to free themselves. They don't realize they can do that with a cleanse, but some people just, they don't know. So we're going to look at that. We're going to be using the past life oracle deck for these readings, and we are going to get started. Spirit guides for the Tauruses. Show me who Taurus's enemy was in a past life. Show me what happened in the past life that is leading to this issue in the current life. Oh, the arts. Baby, the baby card comes up. The trees card comes up. Spirituality and religion. And then the forgiveness card. So again, Taurus, if you've got some unexplained crap going on in your life, you need to protect your astral doors, okay? Because that energy really, really is affecting you. I'm an empath. This enemy from this past life, Taurus, they are traveling through and they are spiritually abusing you through astral travel, physically hitting you. Okay. Now this is going to be really deep for a lot of you Tauruses. The baby card comes up because this is your mother or either your father from a previous life. Okay. This may even be a child from a previous life, but for a lot of you guys, you were the child in the previous life. So a lot of you guys in this life have manifested abusive parents that were abusive. Okay. This has manifested a very, very deep need to connect to nature to heal. This is Cancer right here. This is some kind of cancerous energy, very, very toxic from what I can sense. You can tell that this is an abusive parent that either sacrificed you, which means that this parent possibly could have murdered you in a previous life. You may have been a small baby when this happened. Somehow they manifested as people in your life or maybe even in your family. Okay, so there's some unexplained drama and tension in the family, hatred. Okay, now there's some kind of talent that a lot of you Tauruses are bringing in from the past life, but you were not allowed. And in this life, Taurus, this person is still stopping you. They're still stopping you, Taurus. Now, this spirituality and religion card tells me that this is a curse, probably from centuries ago. In this life, this person has an obsession with spiritually abusing you. So a lot of you Tauruses possibly could be getting stalked by this person. And for a lot of you women Tauruses, this is manifesting as a misogynistic male. One thing that spirit guides is saying is that whoever this is, if you grew into adulthood in that life, there was some kind of sexual assault by that person. And what I can see is a lot of you guys being like a nun or a convent, living in a convent or something, having these living arrangements with somebody that, was a very toxic masculinity. Okay, very toxic. Okay, so a lot of you Tauruses have issue with the male gender. Okay, in this life, and it's very, very strong. What I can sense is it's a deep pain that I'm sensing. So a lot of you guys are pulling that in from a past life. A lot of you Tauruses do seem to be allowing it to affect your relationships with men. Okay, men that are not like that. So the one critique that I can give to the Tauruses is that you guys may have unfairly accused someone. You may have like this anger towards men. Okay. Hold on. You may have like this anger towards all men. Or if you're a man, you may have anger towards all women. Okay? Because what I can see is that, whoever this person is, you can tell that it was a caretaker. Okay? Very, very toxic. And I feel like a lot of you guys, I don't know why this card keeps coming up. This card to me represents being haunted in this life because of that. Having these unexplained phenomenons that are happening in your life. Okay, unexplained, anger, attacks. Okay. So y'all got to do some banishing is what y'all got to do. Y'all got to do some banishing. But the forgiveness card does represent that understanding of why it is happening so that you can move forward, so that it doesn't have to hurt you anymore. Because you can tell that a lot of you guys are struggling with this spiritually as well. It seems to be blocking you. You can tell that this is a spiritual figure from a past life that is blocking you, especially if you're a witch, especially if you're a woman. Okay. And I feel like what Spirit is definitely saying, what I can hear them saying, is that when you, especially if you're a woman, when men around you are afflicted by that spirit, you curse them. And I would do the same thing. Yeah, curse them. Absolutely. You done lost your mind. That's exactly what they've done. They've lost their mind. A lot of you guys are extremely talented, but you got a bunch of, if you're a woman, you have a bunch of males hating on you. If you're a man, you have a bunch of males mainly hating on you. Okay. And you can tell, I'm sorry, what's at the root of this problem is simplified spirituality. These men do not understand themselves. They just stupid and don't even know it. They don't even understand why they have so much hatred towards women. They, because they were taught that, through religion. So there's a reason why, when that energy comes through, the men in your life, they just start, and that's whether or not you're a male or a female. Okay, religion was one of the worst things that happened. They under a spell. They're ruthless. They're conniving. They're abusive. They just can't let you be great, Taurus. they don't want to let you grow. You can tell that with the trees card that a lot of you guys have been extremely held back, especially a lot of you Tauruses that have a father, a narcissistic father. Ooh, let's talk about the narcissistic father that you have that I can see coming through very clearly. Okay. Now, some of you guys that could be watching, you could be from a time period where I'm going to tell y'all something straight up and down. Men should be embarrassed of their history. They should be. But I don't know why. But back in the day, what they would do is they would put baby girls to death. They would put them to death for some reason. It's so weird. They still do. They still do. They would put baby girls to death. For some reason, these types of men, I can tell you straight up and down, because mostly women watch my channel. Mostly. I can tell you straight up and down that a lot of you Tauruses are dealing with men that hate women. Okay? Men that hate women. Hey, 1EQL. Hello. You're dealing with that. Men that have an inexplicable hatred for women, they don't even understand why they hate women so much. It may just be a part of who they are. So a lot of you Tauruses don't trust men. And I don't blame you. But there are a lot of men out there that you can trust. It is. All of them are not stupid like that. In fact, most of them are not stupid. Okay, but a lot of you guys that are dealing with this, it's really, really on a high level. Especially if it's your father. This is manifesting because of your father. Your father said, I am not going to be a father to this little bitch. I'm not going to be a father. You guys may have went through a lot of torment because your father hates women. Okay. Now, this could be your mother as well, because your mother was a man during their previous life. So you've always wondered, why is my mama so overbearing, controlling? Because she was a man in the previous life. Okay. Banish and bind your father, because if they actually did that during this lifetime, you can't do nothing about it. If it just is what it is sometimes, Taurus. You can't change it. The only thing you can do is change your reaction to it. You probably have attempted to, maybe spiritually educate this blockhead, but they don't want to listen. Again, they feel like you're a woman. If you're a male, Taurus, you're dealing with men that hate women, that hate you because you married or you have somebody that you're in love with. Okay. So this could be affecting males as well. If you're a man, your mother may not like anybody, and this has been the consciousness throughout the family dynamic that has led to a lot of dysfunction in your life. Okay. And you realize that you can have freedom from that. I don't know why people just accept stuff just because it's their parent. If you are a karmic parent, you can get that work. Okay. You can get that work if you are a karmic parent. Another thing I'm picking up on is that a lot of you Tauruses are dealing with parents that have totally lost their mind. Like they may have been abusive to you when you were a child, very abusive, normalized it. I'm talking about abusive to the point of black eyes, being locked in basements, attics, craziness like that. Okay. And when you realize that, because you definitely, if you're watching this, you got out of it. If you're watching this, God saved you. Okay. But that parent still, they doing work on you. They definitely done went to a witch or something to try to curse you. They definitely have done something like that. Looking stupid. Okay. Something tells me that this, I don't know why this makes me think about this thing that I watched on Netflix. It was a true story about a guy. It was a man. He actually was gay. Okay. And they could tell that he was going to be gay when he was younger. And so his mother would try to molest him to make him not be gay. And when it didn't work, they sent him to this religious camp where they sent that man through so much rape and torture, which to me, it's like, okay, you don't want them to be gay, but you're going to rape them. You're going to gay rape them, rape him. Like, there's a lot of sick people in this world, and they sick and they need healing. That's why this trees card came up. Sick people. Okay. All right, guys, that's y'all past life reading. Do whatever you got to do. Cry it out. Punch a punching bag, because it's a lot of anger. There's a lot of anger that you guys are harboring. You got to release that anger, because it's That's why you're having health problems, because you need to release that anger. This is connected to the druids. Just looking at, so they're saying to explore druidry, and then also connect with the fae, because faes are very fast healers and they can give you strength. Because a lot of you Tauruses, I can tell that on a daily basis you feel like you're just gonna die, like, because you're dealing with so much of that energy from the past. Okay, you're dealing with a lot of that energy from the past, and it it feels like death. So a lot of you guys need strength, and you need to heal from that situation. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that thumbs up. I don't know why y'all not hitting the thumbs up. That's okay, though. I'm not here for likes. Okay. I'm here for the truth. Okay. Make sure you subscribe, share this video, and I will see you guys later. Happy holidays.